With just 7 days before polling day, let's take a walk down memory lane. Our senior political reporter, Lehana Tsotetsi, who happens to be going on retirement in June after a 39-year stint at the SABC, was in London when South Africans first went to the polls as a democracy.
A historic event indeed. What was once a place for demonstrations against the South African government, today it's where the voting takes place to usher in democracy and bring about a new South Africa. Most voters arrived just before 7 in the morning. They came in all ages, young and old, all with one purpose, to vote for a new South Africa. Though it started very slowly, but as the day went on, people came in thousands to cast their vote.
Unbelievable, I still don't believe that I've cast a vote after. I'm 30 years old and I've cast my first vote.
This is one bet that we wish should take place without the flowing of blood. So my emotions are mixed. I'm happy as well as sad, as well as angry.
I'm very pleased that we have the opportunity to vote, and I hope that we'll all take part, and I hope that it will all turn out well for all the people of South Africa.
Mr. Mandelas expressed happiness regarding his vote and further said,
"It just means that we have cast a vote and we are ushering in a new dispensation. At the same time, it means that we've got this onerous responsibility behind us, which we have to make sure we keep."
Inkatha Freedom Party's name did not appear on the voting list, and asked if they were going to contest the issue, their permanent representative in London, Mr. Ben Skosana, said the party knew about it.
It has been explained that with outside missions, the name will not be there, but people will be informed to write the name of the party and vote for that party. So I think so far the arrangement suffices, but it is not a satisfactory arrangement at all.
Another spectacular event was that of Archbishop Trevor Huddleston, who entered the South African embassy for the first time in his life to cast his vote. He said he hoped that the people of South Africa would vote decisively for freedom.
We are here today to vote, but we also have cause to celebrate the birth of freedom and democracy in South Africa. This is a time for hope. But I cannot forget all those who gave so much and yet are not with us to share our joy. Above all, my very special friend, Oliver Tambo. I hope that through the ballot box, all South Africans, black and white, will express their confidence in Nelson Mandela and the ANC and provide them with the mandate to head a government of national unity.
And the mandate was granted. Mr. Mandela became the first president of a democratic South Africa. Here in London, the inauguration of Nelson Mandela as the state president of South Africa was celebrated with joy and happiness. Among those who attended the occasion was the leader of the opposition party, Mr. John Smith.
Our hearts are full because we have now seen the triumph of freedom and democracy, and we look forward to working closely with the new multiracial South Africa to put bread on the people's tables, to help create jobs for them and to help them fashion their own future.
How are you going to help them create jobs?
Well, it's got to be done financially, practically, trade links, training. There's all sorts of ways in which we can be of special help to South Africa because we share a language, a culture, a heritage, and I hope it won't be long before South Africa's back at the Commonwealth. Lord Pix also gave his views regarding today's event.
We have now got the whole of Africa free. And this is a real terrific achievement. Now we can build a country, the whole of Africa can be built as a country in which people of different races and different cultures can live together in equality and friendship. Now, the struggle to achieve that in South Africa has begun and begun well and beautifully. And we must continue it and make this particular part of Africa an engine for the development of the whole of Africa.
In all honesty, I never thought it would happen so soon. And I think it's a great tribute to your people of all races that the elections went off as they did, and that people came together and voted, and that a new government has been elected and installed for a new South Africa.
Today's event, what does it actually mean to you?
Oh, it's a great day for me. I'm proud, I'm And the inauguration of President Mandela was attended by former heads of states, and deputy and vice presidents.
Oh, we're very excited about this day, the celebration for the entire world.
Feeling of gratitude, and because it is an example for all over the world, and it encouraged me personally to continue the job I have in the United Nations.
I'm very happy that once and for all apartheid is buried. Now we are going to tackle the most urgent problem, and that is poverty, disease, and ignorance. Namibia is ready to cooperate with South Africa on this issue.
Tremendous feeling I have. Everybody's exuberant with joy, and we have come to share in this tremendous achievement.
Long live South Africa.
And what does the election say for your country? How do you see
A lot of things. I wish I could repeat them in very short time. I'm in very much emotion.
You have a commitment to the journey, and if people are treated fairly and if the democracy functions, I see every reason for this to be successful.
We're finally there. That which we have set out to achieve has been achieved.
I think this change of government is good for the country, and I think good for all our people.
All that I would like to say is that this is a very exciting moment. It's the victory of the people of South Africa, and it is in that spirit that we are taking part in it.